Hi everyone, I'm Angel. I'm one of the coaches on Team Pure Synergy, although I also have my own team, Fit and Free. I'm a diamond rank coach, although I know that doesn't really mean very much to you guys right now. But I kind of just wanted to talk a little bit about me, my story, how I got into coaching, that kind of thing, since that's what you all are here for. Everybody has fears and anxieties when it comes to coaching. We all had them, and honestly, sometimes we still have them. It's a natural thing, but you know, we're all still coaches for a reason. We love what we do, and that's why we're here, and we want you to join us. So, first off, I am 26 years old. I'm a mom of two. My son Jackson is 21 months old, and my daughter Eleonora is 1 month old. So I'm 1 month postpartum. And my husband Jim is in the Army, although he's getting out in 2 weeks. So we're moving back home to Buffalo, New York. Yay! Even though right now we're in Fort Hood, Texas. And believe me, I'm very happy to be going home. So, pretty much how, a little backstory on me first. I'm 26. I was an awesome student in school, and I obviously figured the next step was going on to college. So, I went into college in 2005. I actually graduated a year early, and I started as a photography major and quickly realized that that's not really what I wanted to do. It was something that I liked to do, but so to make a long story short, I switched my major like 5 times, I think, in the course of, wait for it, 10 years. Yes, I've been in college for about 10 years now. Next year it will be 10 years actually. And guess what? I have a whole lot of credits and not one degree. So, I'm very skilled in switching majors, and the reason that I'm telling you this is because I thought that I had to go to college, get a degree, get a job, what they tell you that you're supposed to do when you're younger. And I never thought that I would find my passion staying at home and not having to have a degree. And to be honest, I just couldn't figure out what I wanted to do. Obviously, I kept switching my major. I just really didn't feel passionate about something long enough to envision myself continuing that for the rest of my life. So I moved down to Texas in 2012, early 2012, and I actually did go to school. I think it was like my third school, and then I got pregnant with my son, and I thought, I'm not really into this major that I'm doing again, but I started to feel like maybe being a stay-at-home mom was really, really what I was meant to do. And honestly, it is what I'm meant to do. My kids are my passion. But at the same time, after I had my son, I love staying at home with him, but the thing is that, like, before I got pregnant, I was very into my health and fitness, and so at 6 weeks postpartum, I actually started Insanity as a recommendation from my best friend, and yeah, I liked the program. It was great. It really started to whip me into shape, but I didn't really know about coaching, and my best friend actually asked me to sign up as a favor to her because, if you don't know, military and their spouses can become a coach for free, so it's like a discount. And so I did it. I mean, I didn't care about coaching at all. I did it as a favor, period. I didn't care about Shakeology, didn't care about coaching, nothing. So about a month into coaching, I decided, you know what, I'm staying home, I'm working out, I might as well take advantage of this while I can. So I started trying to actively coach. I got into some coach boot camps, and I started trying. And I actually became pretty successful pretty quickly. But with Shakeology, I was like, I don't ever really want to drink that. It's too expensive, blah, blah, blah. But the thing is, yeah, as a coach, you should be drinking Shakeology. You should be doing the programs. You're a product of the product. And so I started doing that, and I started posting about it. And I was very on again, off again. I would be actively coaching, and then I would have a crappy month, and I would just stop. And then I would get the inspiration again to start up, and so I would just have to keep restarting and stopping and restarting and stopping and restarting and stopping. I didn't understand that consistency was very important. And so I kind of gave up on it, sort of. I was doing it like half-assed, to be honest. And then in February of this year, the fix came out. So, and I should also note that in December, I found out I was pregnant shortly, like literally a week after my son's first birthday. So it kind of dawned on me, like, holy crap, I'm going to have 2 kids. We need to have a little bit more income. And then my husband decided that he was going to be getting out of the Army, and I was like, oh my God, I have to do something because I am not going to have somebody else raise my kids. Like I said, I had found myself in being a mom, and I wasn't going to give somebody else the privilege of raising my own children when I should be there doing it. So I had to make it work. So I started really actively coaching in February, and I can tell you that I have advanced greatly since then. Back then I was just I think I was just a coach status, and now I'm one of the higher ranked coaches on the team, and along with that, I have increased my income greatly. I have paid off 3 credit cards, 2 of those twice over, because my husband, he didn't spend the money. I actually bought him a laptop and a PS4, so it's my own fault. But, he deserved it, so. So yeah, I paid off 3 credit cards, 2 of those 2 times over, and on my large credit card, I have paid off, it started out as $3,000 in January, and now it is down to $600 as of my last payment. And that's with having 2 Shakeology orders every single month. So, and that's also, like, I used to freak out if there was even a dime missing out of the account, if my husband went and spent any money, because we just did not have the money to spend. I'm not kidding you when I say that when I started coaching and when I started getting Shakeology, we didn't have the money to do it. But I did it anyways, because I started to realize that it was so important for me to take advantage of my own, or to do something good for my own health, and then to be able to help others do the same. So I kind of want to wrap this up. It's literally going on like 10 minutes. But as a coach, everybody asks, like, oh, so you sell Beachbody. I literally had one of my ex-boyfriends the other day being like, oh, you sell Beachbody, right? And I was like, yeah, but I do so much more than that. On an everyday basis, I help people change their lives. I help people get healthy. I get to be with people on their journeys to a better life. And I get to do all of that while making a pretty damn good income, which is only increasing as I gain rank and as I do this longer and stay consistent. And I get to do it while staying home with my children, which is the most important thing to me. So, honestly, you guys are probably, you have a completely different reason why you want to coach, I'm sure. Some of you might have a relatively same reason as me, but everybody has their own story. Everybody has their own why. You have to find out why you want to do this, and remember that every time you want to give up, because I'm not going to bullshit you. There are some months, there are some days where you just want to give up, and you're just so frustrated because you do have to work. This is a job. You can't just sign up as a coach and expect to just make money. It's not going to happen like that. You have to work every single day. You have to stay consistent. You have to be a product of the product. You have to want to help others, and you want to help yourself. So coaching is one of the best things that has ever happened to me, aside from my children and my husband, and I know it can be the same thing to you guys too. So really keep that in mind. Really think about it. Think about why you want to do this, and I really hope that you guys join the team, because it's really amazing what you can do and what you can be. I really hope to see some new faces on the team soon. So see you later.